If you're wondering how we got this brushed concrete look for our shower walls, let me show you how. First step is to line the wall with some studs. And then we're going to start attaching our cement board to those studs. This is where things get a little bit trickier. Now we're going to have to cut out these holes to fit around the spigots. And first try, that actually worked pretty well. So yes, this is actual cement, but surprisingly, it's pretty easy to cut. Some of the angles and curves and smaller cuts are where things get a little bit more tricky. But once we fit all of these to size, we screw them up on the walls. Look at that, it's looking pretty good so far. I traced this paper to use as a stencil to cut this out of a piece of wood with this bandsaw. And we're going to use these to complete that curvature in the windowsill. Or maybe I'm making a little skateboard here. Not sure yet. You may also wonder why we have a window in the shower, and that is also a fair question. Right now, we're making this little arched cubby to hold all of our shampoo. I use this metal corner trim to edge it up nicely, and then use this tape to cover all of our seams. Next, we spray foam to fill any of the gaps. And now, if you're still watching this, this is the most important part. This is a fiberglass and concrete mix. The fiberglass keeps it lighter weight and also makes it so it doesn't crack as easily. And this took longer than we thought it would.
Tune in for the next 3 hours.
After we put a few layers of the concrete on, we let it sit for a few days. And now it's time for probably one of the more important parts. This is what gives it that nice smooth finish. Lots of sanding. We were then able to remove all of our masking tape and get ready for the final step, which is this gooey stuff. This is a concrete waterproofer. It's looking pretty good. The last thing to do is mount the shower head and install our drain. We also did make a bathtub, so comment down below if you want to see that process. So probably about a week's worth of work. Here's the final look.